A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Conscious for Life. My name is Tahara, and I invite you to a spiritual meditation. I wouldn't really do a meditation, but questions have been asked to me by some sisters how to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they're struggling. And I mentioned to the sisters, and they're struggling with the Quran as well. And I just told them to read 3 pages a day. 3 pages a day. As you get stronger, read 5 pages a day. And as you get stronger, read 5 pages a day. And then after a month or 2, then read a whole chapter. And also, in addition to that, meditate. It's very imperative to meditate. Meditation in this day and time is a must. It calms the mind down. It releases stress and duress and a cloudy mind. And it connects you with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A lot of people don't know this, but alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, it's beginning to become more widespread throughout the internet and globally. Inshallah, Aziz bin Allah. If I miss meditation, I was explaining to them, I miss a meditation, my day is not the same. Things are just not the same. I feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's just something missing. I feel out of alignment. But the days that I do, I've done it one time to experiment and see how it feels. Didn't feel good. And I've done it just because I missed it, you know? So it's not a good feeling. And I said to myself, what went wrong today? I prayed on time, I read my Quran, I did this and did that, da-da-da-da-da. But it's the meditation is part of the foundation. See, a lot of imams do not teach the women or the men in masjids that meditation is key. When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was in the cave of Hira, he was not only just receiving revelation, he was meditating. He had to carry the world on his back. Yes, he was meditating to breathe in and breathe out. When we first came into this world, when we came out of the womb of our mother, the first thing happens when they spank the bottom. What happened? Then breathe, the baby breathed, right? So the first thing Allah, the first gift Allah give us is the breath. So breathe and be present with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to be present with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you could sit, when you sit, for 20 minutes, and I'm not asking you fresh off the block to do 20 minutes. I know it takes time, and incrementally you'll build it up to 20 minutes like I did. I used to just meditate 3 minutes. About 20 years ago, just 3 minutes. Then I build it up, 5 minutes, I build it up until now I can meditate. I could just sit there because my knees used to hurt. But now, alhamdulillah, it's strengthened my knees, and I was telling the sisters that when you meditate, you get no waswas. You still get them, but it's not the same. You can identify, you can differentiate. Was that thinking from the shaitan, or that was waswas from the shaitan, or that's from me? You can differentiate. But if you're just going through the world, this fast-paced world, you have to have meditation. Meditation before salat. Meditation before you eat breakfast. Meditate on an empty stomach. I mostly like to meditate in nature, like now, because when I'm holding my breath, sometimes I can hear the birds and sometimes I can hear the crickets, right? And I count the crickets and I count the whisper sounds of the birds. If they could say it 9 times, chirping or singing, I go with that. Or sometimes I just go with the rhythm of my heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. And so when we meditate, what happens is it releases the stress, and it goes to the brain. Meditation is for the brain too. It's for the heart. It gives your body this relaxation, no worries. But it's a combination that goes with that, not just with meditation. But when you got tahajjud, meditation, Quran, tasbih, dhikr, remember Allah, moving about in nature, being mindful, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. That combination with Allah. Let me say that again. Meditation at 4 a.m. is the most beautiful meditation. I kid you not. Wallahi al-Dain. Meditation before Fajr, after Tahajjud, or before Tahajjud is the best type of meditation. And you can do it 2 or 3 times a day. You can match your meditation with your salat. Like, let me give you an example. You can sit and meditate. The Fajr comes at like 5:30, something like that, and some masters make it at 6 a.m. You can meditate at 4:30 a.m. and you just sit there for 20 minutes. For those of you that's not ready for that, you can sit there for 5 to 10 minutes and just sit and meditate. What are you meditating about? You're meditating of emptiness, stillness, because you have your own universe within inside of you. You have your own connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala next to you. Why you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I'm closer to you than your jugular vein? I'm closer to you than your jugular vein. So when we meditate and breathe, hold it. You can feel after practicing meditation for a while, and it'll build up, the momentum build up your frequency, builds up your energy. You can feel the divine energy floating through you. You can feel the divine energy floating with fluidity through you. It's a peaceful experience. It is so peaceful. It is so peaceful. If you miss it, then you miss that moment with the Divine One. Although you can make contact with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through prayer, through dhikr, through stillness. And we'll do another meditation, we'll do another video, inshallah, Aziz bin Allah, on stillness. You know, when you're given some knowledge, you're given something good about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shaitan always, he sends his agents all the time. But you know what? I'm not going to be doing this meditation video. I'm going to let it play. Because he want me to quit. And we're not going to quit, are we? Are we going to quit? No, we're not going to quit. Sisters, meditate regarding marriage, a job. Meditate on it. And make your intention before you meditate. You say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I make my niyat, I make my intention to learn or to meditate, to attempt to meditate here and now in this present moment, to connect to you, to connect with the Divine One. When you make your niyat to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will let things float with validity. So I leave that with you. And inshallah Aziz bin Allah, I send you peace, love, high energy, prosperity, and abundance. And I send you my love, my salama. Take care of yourself. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.